guys, gals, friends, and pals. This is Paul, EastXTwitch, and welcome to another episode of Saturday Game School, where we learn about a different game every Saturday of the year. Tonight I'm joined on mic by Tyler.
Hello, guys.
And Galadrius.
Yes, it's me. Sit down.
Plus Brandykatz off to the side.
Hello.
Tonight we are playing We Are the Caretakers for Xbox. This game is also available on PC, and that's it. Sorry, Tyler, no PlayStation version.
Oh, no.
Something tells me this is not going to be your kind of game, but that's all right. There's a conservational message in this game, like something about protecting animals. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, let's hop into this. So this game sells for 20 bucks, I believe. The developer told us that he is... Oh, look, I can pick between two different characters. We got a big head guy or a big head guy. I think it's a girl, this one.
Big head girl.
I've always wanted... No, I'm not going to say that. And you got two different difficulty settings. So we'll go with easy.
Remember, kids, PG stream.
Finest
The jokes
kind.
no minimum. The jokes will be kept in the Discord. Thank you very much.
Something like that. Oh boy, what is this? Oh no, is this a real-time strategy?
Looks like it.
You are not the conductor anymore, Duquesne. Every action you hide only serves to damage the caretakers. I'm the caretaker leader. I won't apologize for believing you have better things to do than glad-hand diplomats or chase these awful corpses. That's why I won't ask you to apologize. Only shut up. Thank you, Vlad. Vlad's hailing me. I appreciate that. We head to the incident site now. You know, Tyler, Galadrius, I am famous for having a big head. You're the conductor. Not in a sexual way. I just have a big head.
I was about to say, yeah.
My hats, they always have to be on the largest or second largest setting, and sometimes that's still not good enough.
What do I talk about here? That other guy's mask, it doesn't have eye holes. How does he see?
I'm thinking it's like sunglass material, you know?
It's a common writer.
It's tinted. Yeah, it could be like
maybe he's like Daredevil. Maybe he just bangs objects and he can like see through the vibrations. I don't know.
That would be useful. All right, so this is a real-time strategy game. This is a different kind of game for us for sure.
Hey, Chicago.
Yay, Chicago made it.
Oh, here we go. Starting to
What's
giveaways.
happening? I thought I selected him. What's happening?
Orbital Racer on Steam is the first one.
Set destination. All right, they're all going. Yeah, guys, make sure you enter for our Steam prizes. We want to give those away. It does not disqualify you from the more high-value prizes. Okay, to pan it. Okay, you can zoom in with right stick. Tell the truth, Tyler. When's the last time you played a game of this genre?
Wasn't a South Park game like this?
I don't think so.
The fractured but whole. That was more like a traditional RPG.
Yeah.
Oh.
JRPG.
What is this? A real-time RPG?
Real-time strategy.
Real-time strategy. I played that crappy PS3 exclusive game. So probably about then.
What was it? What was it called?
I don't remember. It's some indie game. It was okay.
Okay. I don't trust that was a real game.
It's definitely a real game. It had like move support or something.
Ah. Yo, I'm on Royal Bob. I'm an idiot. I want you to know I looked for your stream shortly after noon today, and it didn't look like you were streaming anymore. So, but I apologize for missing your stream last week. I really tried to catch it.
Hey, Tyler, was it Under Siege?
No, that
doesn't. The game?
That doesn't sound right.
No, not the Steven Seagal. There was a game called Under Siege. It was real-time strategy that used move support. So I didn't know if that was it or what.
I don't think so. Here, I'll look it up here in 1 second.
Yeah, there you go. But no, not the Steven Seagal movie. That was actually good.
Look at that lady's helmet. Yes, for a brief time in the 90s, that man was not crazy or evil.
He's gotta have the weirdest heads in creation.
I think they're just decorative. It's like wearing a totem pole on your head.
I think it was just like he was just like looking around the flea market and be like, what weird helmets can I create in my game? Hey, here's one that looks like a futuristic deer. And here's King Tut.
Effect.
Here's King Tut. This is lovely.
I think we need is some orphan running underfoot. So we're investigating murders, but we've just come across a surviving baby Ron, whatever that is.
Yeah, Laura looks like a cow.
I can name it. Look, I have 3 choices. I was going to name it Tyler, but it doesn't give me the option.
You
do you
should
think?
name it. You should name it Steed.
Well, these are my 3 options that you see on the screen.
Amadi? What the? These are lame names. You got to put in your own.
It would be nice if we
Akachi.
could. Unfortunately,
Barbacoa.
Akachi
You can call it
Barbacoa.
barbacoa.
Delicious. We'll call them Akachi. Is it a
Because
boy
he's
or a
not going to
girl?
last the whole
Anyway,
game. He's going to
it's a
die.
mistake.
Barbacoa.
You attempting to usurp my authority is a mistake. Does anyone say usurp? You should say it, but it just never comes up in conversation.
Usurp? It's usurp. It's not usurp.
I want it to be usurp.
Well, let's
I
see what
say
usurp
usurp with
Thank you,
a
Tyler.
hard U.
Excellent.
Okay. Take a position of power or importance illegally or by force. So yeah, when you usurp something.
Or when you usurp it.
I
We're
also
talking about
say,
the whole.
I also say usurp.
I'd say
It just sounds better.
Ubisoft. Some people say Ubisoft, so I guess tomato.
That's
tomato.
true. I
I say
always forget
Ubisoft.
which one it is.
I say Ubisoft.
It's one or the other, but I always forget it.
No,
But I know
I'd
some
be
people
okay.
say Ubisoft.
I've been to
Ubisoft.
their San Francisco office. Have you ever been there, Galadrius?
Where?
To the Ubisoft office in San
Uh,
Francisco?
Yeah, a couple times. It's pretty nice.
Neat.
Congratulations, Dark Oboe. You have won.
Yay! I only went the once, but it was cool.
Yeah, it is kind of cool. Really nice located and everything. But honestly, I don't see how they can afford it. Like, nobody can afford to stay in San Francisco anymore.
Yeah, and well, I mean, they're a rich company, but
Yeah.
people predicted that they'll eventually be bought out. We'll see.
Ubisoft. If you see Vlad,
They have a huge number of employees. Like, their number of employees overall across the world is crazy.
Yep.
Go to Poacher.
Well, yeah,
oh,
but
there's
it just
Poacher, and we
seems
gotta
like-
fight him.
A lot of
Like what?
businesses have moved out of San Francisco because they just can't afford it anymore. But I guess
Yeah,
they
and it's
can.
such a shame. San Francisco is the most beautiful place. If I could pick any place I've ever been to in my life to live, it would be San Francisco. But unfortunately, you also have to be rich.
Yep.
So it's not fair.
It's not fair.
Uh-oh. Send your unit to a poacher's location to attempt to defeat them. Alright, we're going to go smack down this poacher. See, this is a
Alright,
game about fighting poachers. That's basically
I'm
it.
searching my gaming history by real-time strategy.
Good man, Tyler. Spaz says you don't have to be rich to live in a tent city. I don't want to live in the big homeless part, Spaz.
Why is the horse
Before he catches.
floating over? Why isn't they walking? They look like they're floating over on a skateboard or something.
Oh, I'm going to have to pay more attention next time it's walking.
Well, watch
Surrender
next
or
time they're
suffer.
Ah,
I didn't do anything
okay.
wrong. We
So
can
the-
still see the Ron's blood on your hands. Ha!
The
They're lying.
PS3 game that I played, the real-time strategy, it was called Under Siege.
Oh, you mean like
It is
Galadrius
under
said?
siege.
It is
I
Under
literally
Siege.
just said. I literally said under siege a minute.
No, that doesn't.
No,
No, that
that's
doesn't
not
sound.
it.
That doesn't sound
That
right.
can't be it.
It was called
But it
Under
is
Siege.
right.
You
But
were.
It doesn't sound right. But it
You
is
were
right.
way off. You were way off. It was Under Siege.
I said under. You.
We got that. All right. So we are starting a battle here. It looks like they're sort of JRPG style battles or something. I don't know.
I also played Horde. That was a cool real-time strategy. Swords and Soldiers. That one was okay. That was kind of a headache.
Was the
Uh,
Horde
Didn't
the
they-
one
didn't they
with
have good
Kirk?
art, Swords and Soldiers?
Hang on.
Not the Kirk Cameron
Didn't
game,
the Horde-
The Horde for the 3DO, which
I
was,
was about
so
to say.
awesome. I
No,
really
Horde
enjoyed
was like
that game.
it was a cool like dragon game. I don't remember it being that real-time strategy but maybe it was. I played Masters of Anima, which is more like Pikmin. So I mean Pikmin.
Pikmin falls under the genre. It's just a different take
Yeah.
on it.
And then I played No Heroes Allowed, which is a headache of a game.
That's because you're a hero, Tyler, and you weren't allowed.
That's right. So those are my real-time strategy games according to True Trophies.
So I heard the Steam version has auto battles, and I'm really hoping we can get to that point. I think I have to learn how it works now, even though I'm not paying attention. And hopefully we'll be able to auto battle after that. Choose Intimidate and target the poacher. Alright, let's intimidate this guy.
Yeah, Pikmin's a cool game. I'm just not sure I really consider it a real-time strategy game similar to something like this.
Well, what do you think it is? A fighting game? A platformer?
It's I mean it could have its own genre. It's like cuz there's other games like Little King's Story and stuff too, but
You direct units to go where you want them to go. And that's real time
Yeah, but I
strategy.
mean, so you do that in Zelda too. You direct Link where you want him to go.
Why do I have to make this guy guard? Wait. No, you directly control Link in Zelda.
You directly control the Pikmin. You just like move a button. Nah.
They fall around Olimar.
You
That
go,
is so wrong.
you go hang out at like a little board game
You know-
convention or gaming convention, and Pikmin is your version of real time strategy. You're gonna get laughed out the room. It's like saying Smash Brothers is your fighting game.
He's stunned.
Your mate. Like
It's a
you're
kind of fighting game, even though it's not a traditional fighting game. It still is a fighting game.
you're gonna get laughed out of the room by real fighting game fans.
They play Smash Brothers at. Wait, where'd all my guys go?
I know they do, but still, it's not really a fighting game.
Hold on, why did I just flee that? Man, I wasn't paying attention to what happened. We were winning and stunned him, and then I fled the encounter. That's embarrassing.
Oh well, you just didn't want Darker
That
Player
was
to
your
count your
fault, Tyler.
deaths.
Distracting me with your shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
You just didn't-
Oh my god.
Shenanigans.
We still have to go fight him, too.
Shenanigans.
We have to usurp him. Hurry!
Yes, let's go
Usurp it.
usurp this punk. Is he still stunned? He's probably not going to be stunned anymore.
Oh,
Can I
boss.
just start the game over? This is so
Might as
embarrassing,
well.
seriously.
Seriously, you're facing a dude that looks like he's got a straw sticking out of his head, and he's wearing banana pants.
Banana.
Fair description.
Ring, 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 banana pants.
You have a reputation meter, which is interesting.
People are gonna be mad at you.
Yeah, look at that. Icky has to go check on his foot. There's also a weird threat meter, which apparently affects both good and bad guy actions, which doesn't make any sense. Take that, punk. Knocked him right down. Nice, tech guy. There's our friend tech guy.
And there's the horse with the hair.
More of
Dragon,
a
or whatever
boar?
it is.
Good. He's stunned. Now let's not run away. Why did he even bring up that
See,
option?
his legs don't move. He just glides.
Well, you know, this is an indie game.
I know, but I'm just, it's kind of interesting. I've never met a rocket or a horse.
So, Mr. Galadrius, what have you been up to this week?
No good as usual.
Can you start
No, I'm
comedy
just-
classes or something?
Yeah, I did some comedy stuff. That's going pretty well. And then, you know, obviously I'm watching Fish, I guess. I don't know what's going on with that. And
band?
then, no. Your newsletter said I was hanging out with Fish.
Oh, well, you went to the Science Center and Aquarium.
Yeah, that's right. And it was enjoyable. And
Good,
then this week I got to check out 30XX. That is the new
All right.
roguelike Mega Man style game from Battery Staple Games.
I
That looks
desperately
like
need
it's
to play more of it.
Yeah, it needs to be on Switch, but there was like a delay. It was like a last second delay, so it'll be later this month or beginning of next month or something. But
Really?
it's out on Steam and it's pretty
Oh,
good.
okay.
Yeah, I picked it up on Steam. It's pretty good.
Yeah, no, I'm... From what I played of it, I only played an hour, but in that hour I thought it was amazing. You know, like, 20XX was very good, and 30XX is even better, so bring that on, you know?
I agree. Then I saw some trailers for Modern Warfare 3, and I just don't care anymore. I mean, they're rushing it. Modern Warfare 2 came out last year, and now they have Modern Warfare 3. I thought they paced those out.
Isn't it a remake, or is it an actual new one?
It's an actual new one.
Okay. Man, how much life does this guy have? Okay.
Well, it's the banana pants. See, he's fueled.
Die, punk. No, he's got just a little life compared to all of us, but it's taken forever.
He's like, take that, you stupid boar horse thing.
I want to unlock the auto fighting. I think we'll get him soon.
Hopefully his life bar doesn't look like
Yeah, it didn't look like it even moved after we hit him.
very, very strong.
Oh, use a finishing move. That's what it says. So, how do I do that? What's a finishing move?
Is it under other? I can't. Oh, there, finisher up above. See details.
Oh, my bad.
Or
Detain.
detain.
How did I
Detain,
miss
yeah.
all that? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, your head's in the way, so
Yeah, that's true. Very big head.
he has been finished. There you go. You beat him.
Finally.
Once
Tyler,
again,
what's wrong?
I'm helping out.
All right. Does anyone know what happened to Tyler?
Still here.
He's there.
What's wrong, T-Dog?
He's watching. He's watching Under Siege.
Yeah. I'm like thinking about booting up my PS3. So if I turn it on now, it should almost load to the XMB by the time the stream is over.
Probably so.
I meant the Steven Seagal movie, but okay. Which is a banger, by the way. Tommy Lee Jones was great in it.
Jonah.
I don't think I've ever seen the Steven Seagal movie.
You need to watch Under Siege.
I like the one.
I don't think there's any need to.
It's
Hard
the
to
best
Kill.
one.
Is that the one? Hard to Kill.
That's with Kelly LeBrock. That's
Whichever one where he says, "I missed. I never miss. It must have been smaller than I thought." That's the good one.
oh yeah. That's the line you remember from Hard to Kill. Not the one where he shoves a pool stick in someone's throat and says "F you" and die.
Wow. No,
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
familiar with
brutal.
that.
That's
Jeez.
great. Yeah, he's amazing.
But speaking of bangers, Jonah just made a great joke, and I'm going to make the same joke. Banger, I hardly know her. See, I can do that too, Jonah.
Finisher.
I hardly know her. There you go.
You said banger. You screwed up the
but-
joke.
No, I built on his joke. I made a simple
okay.
joke.
Okay,
Work to
well,
do.
it's so much for the PG stream.
No, because banger and finisher are just regular words. So there you go.
Okay.
They're
okay.
nouns, in fact. Completion rewards. Look, I got some stuff.
Yeah,
You're
there you
very
go.
welcome,
He's
Jono.
thanking you. There you go, Jono. Let's see. What else have I been playing? I've been playing some more Marbled Up because Marbled Up Ultra is coming next week. It's kind of a combination of Marble Madness and Super Monkey Ball. It's really cool.
I heard it was a spiritual successor to Marble Blast Ultra.
Yeah, it's by the same developers.
That's cool. Tyler, did you
Yeah.
play Marble Blast Ultra?
Yes, I did.
What'd you think of it?
I like Marble Blast Ultra.
Yeah,
I really
this
liked it
is-
too.
Yeah, this is by the same developers. Marbled Up. That's actually their name. Marbled Up.
Can't they have a real company name?
They like marbles.
Sometimes developers are really short-sighted and they name their game after the game they're developing, and it's like, no, just make it a real team that you can use for more than one game. Anyway,
Like, make it a fancy team name like Watermelon Sandwich.
why the heck not? Or Marble Studios. How about that? That's probably not
How
taken.
about Tickle Burrito?
What the heck? You reminded me of the episode of Deep Space Nine we watched last night. Anybody in the audience watch Star Trek Deep Space Nine? Well, in the third-ish episode of the show, of the first season, everyone on the station gets this disease where they speak in gibberish. So, like, they're trying to communicate, and it's just random assortment of words, you know? So, he just reminded me of that.
I'm a bit surprised you aren't talking about the Strange New Worlds music episode where they all sing.
So
We
good.
talked about it last week, didn't we?
Yeah, I was about to
Okay.
say, I'm surprised
Yeah.
you're not fawning about that.
That episode is brilliant, and I love it. And
Okay, there
I
we
bought
go.
the soundtrack to it because it's wonderful.
There's a soundtrack? You didn't tell me that.
Oh yeah, I meant to play it for you before the stream, but there wasn't time. Anyway, we got an atrium. Select the detained poacher with A to deal with them. Recruits appear after every mission. Okay, let's see what we can do here. This is the detained poacher. Are we going to kill him? Reform and recruit, which hurts our reputation. Release him with a warning, or not now. It looks like whatever we do hurts our reputation. What's the point
Hey,
of that?
No Time for Games has arrived.
Yo, apparently it is time for games now that No Time for Games is here.
Exactly.
Ironically. Which one should I do, Tyler, out of these two options?
Release with warning.
All right.
I say
Sweet release.
reform,
Find them
and
on
insert.
the... Wait. Detainee recruited. But I didn't pick the recruit option. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know what's happening here.
That's alright.
Thank you, tech guy. All right, now let's go look at our teams. Edit
Remind
the
me
characters in each unit.
Yeah,
I have to replace Duquesne because Duquesne sucked and he got
Maybe they
fired.
forgot that like encoding the first option is always 0, and so they just started with 1, so it shifted everything one to the left.
Darn the luck.
Yeah,
That can happen to the best of us.
that's right.
So who do I draw from here? We got a bench over on the right.
Hey, Brian.
Yo, Human Brian, good to see you, dude. And then we have these guys here on the Unit 2 and Unit 3. Oh, I see. So, and I'm replacing Duquesne, right? Wasn't Duquesne the name of the bad guy in, I don't know, that...
The name of the good guy in Shawshank Redemption, but if you have an F in it.
An F?
Andy Dufresne.
Oh!
That's
Good,
what it reminded
Tyler.
me
yeah,
of.
that was a little smart for the room, but
Oh,
I
sorry.
like it. No, I'm thinking of, it was the bad guy in the, God, that movie, the Sam Raimi superhero movie that he made. What was it? before
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man?
Darkman?
Darkman, yeah, the bad guy is named Duquesne in Darkman. Thank you.
Hang on.
All right, I guess we're gonna go with Shuja. View class tree. Why do I have to do? Man, what's happening here?
The
Diplomat
name
class.
sounds familiar, but I don't think it's Duquesne. Hang on a minute. It's Robert G. Durant. No. It's Robert G. Durant.
Durant is the main guy, isn't it? Or is it
Durant,
the bad guy?
not Duquesne. It's
Oh,
yeah, he's the
okay,
main
man.
guy.
Dang it, I messed it up. All right. Well, there's definitely a character named Duquesne in something.
Yeah, I know.
I don't understand.
In something.
I'm trying to recruit from the bench and it won't let me. I don't. This doesn't make any sense. Oh, do I have to pick a blank spot first, or I don't know what's happening? Conductor's guard. Let's just leave and hope for the best. I don't feel like messing with that. These are my guys, aren't they handsome?
Common Rider-esque.
That's fun. Well, Kamen Rider characters look cooler if you ask me, but
I agree.
all right.
Yeah,
Let's do
how come Tech Guy's emojis aren't working?
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, weird. What's going on, tech guy? You got a disease or something?
Star Trek Voyager has a character named Lieutenant Duquesne.
Oh, hey, that's something.
I'm looking.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Maybe I just.
I mean, I'm
got
not
my
doing
words
anything else.
crossed.
I'm just sitting here watching you with your giant helmets try to customize everything.
Giant helmet.
Helmet.
You have alerts you need to address, conductor. Okay, what are my alerts? I don't know what's happening. Spending research points. In the tech tree, you can spend research points. So we do have one copy of this game to give away at the end of the stream. Oh no, tech guy! Tech guy, how could this happen, tech guy?
What happened?
His subscription ran out mid-stream.
Oh no.
Isn't there
Oh,
any way to fix that?
no.
I don't want to suggest
Somebody
anything.
can gift him. I'll tell you what. Somebody gift him, and I will give you a game or mystery game code for your platform of choice.
Hooray!
Somebody gift
Thank you.
him
Thank
a
you,
subscription because friends don't let friends type out gifts that aren't coming up.
Jono, that's so nice.
Jono, you're
Also,
amazing.
I forgot to launch the alert box.
All right, Jono.
Look at that tech guy. He has your back.
Jono, whisper me, or here, I'll whisper you what platform you want a game for.
Oh, he'll give you a game, Jonah. Fast town heal, healing rate. I don't. Negotiation.
I'm just trying to take care of people. Yeah, there you go, Jono. Looking out
We'll do
for
unit
you.
Population. This will help our
All right.
cause. Darn right it will.
Yeah, I have a bunch of game codes, so Jono, just Xbox? Okay, Jono just asked for Xbox. Hang on. I'm not going to tell you what I give him, but he's going to really love it.
Okay. He buys a lot of games, so you got to ask him if he already has it.
Oh, okay, hang on.
Plus 10. Do we want to worry about research or reputation? What do you think, Tyler?
Research.
Research, baby. Tyler loves science.
Kind of reminds me of X-Men a
This? Oh.
little bit. Not yet. No, XCOM. Sorry.
Oh, yes, XCOM, which is a real-time strategy game, isn't it? Or a turn-based strategy. Turn-based.
Jono, I asked you in your whisper about a couple suggestions I have, so let me know if you have those games or not.
He's got you.
Yep.
So, people who like Star Trek are going to love this game because it's kind of Star Trek-like. Actually, I don't know, but I mean...
Except with the massive helmets.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am giving him Toe Jam and Earl back in the groove for Xbox. Enjoy, my friend.
That's a great game. We
It
actually
is a great game.
We streamed the PlayStation version a while back, and I think maybe even the Steam version. Do you
We're
remember
due
that,
for
Tyler?
another stream.
I do, yeah.
Oh, I'm as a QuakeCon.
Nice.
He can't hear us. Somebody type out that I said hi to him. No,
Yeah,
no,
I heard.
Ah.
I heard it was fun. Oh, here we go. Perfect Zero's handing out.
Wow, Perfect Zero, thank you. Look at that. Now we got a bunch of subscribers. Thank you so
Dang.
much.
Perfect Zero, do you want a game code as well? I don't mind.
Perfect Zero is one of our very best followers and longtime subscriber and a great friend. Thank you so much.
That was real sweet of you. Now I'm an idiot is one. Darker Players got a.
Diablo 4 with him.
He doesn't even mind when we stream real-time strategy games with like heady sci-fi stories. He doesn't mind that.
So I heard this year's QuakeCon was a little different. They didn't have like a giant, thing for computer dealers, but they have like this cool little lounge. They have a tabletop area for playing board games, and of course they have the BYOC where people can, play all these amazing games, like these deluxe units.
What's so funny, Tyler? All right, we're gonna go
My
explore.
my girlfriend called me to come over, and she's like, "Yeah, BYOC," and I'm like, "You got it, girl."
By the way, I
Way
did.
to go, Tyler.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
girl. I did drop a bonus Xbox game code in the chat if anybody wants it.
I'm sure the bots
Oh, yeah.
will appreciate that.
Oh yeah. Quake 2 Remastered got released earlier this week, and it's amazing. It's
asked
probably
for-
it's Night Dive Studios, the guys who worked on the Turok and Shadow Man ports. But this is beyond anything they've done. Like there are a bunch of different modes. It looks beautiful. It plays great.
It's got a new expansion, doesn't it? Like new levels.
Yeah, a new expansion, and it has Quake 2 Nintendo 64 port on it.
That is indeed rad.
And it's $10, or you can play it for free in Xbox Game Pass. But I bought it for like 2 different platforms because it's pretty awesome, to say the least. It even runs well on Switch. That's
I
something
asked
else.
for a review copy, and they ignored me. So,
Just pay Tim. I'll buy it. I'll buy it for you.
oh, you don't have to do that.
Galadrius is rich. He's giving away.
No, I'm not.
I know, he's
I'm
just
not
throwing
rich.
gifts
I'm
around all
trying
over the
to help.
place.
I'm just trying to help people because that's what I came here to the planet to do, to help people. All right.
Aw. Well, we do
I
appreciate
don't have
that.
Stray. I don't have Stray. I'm not. Yeah, I've got 16 copies of Stray lying around. Here you go. I don't have Stray.
Did
I
that
have
just come
Stray
out
on
Xbox?
PlayStation, but not like a code.
Ah.
It's
Well,
actually a good game though. Stray is actually pretty cool.
It's
Let's try
I
a little harder, Tyler. Let's try a little harder.
try a little harder.
Yeah. Does it have path tracing? RT.
You know what's better than
rotten
Stray is that PlayStation game that came out. What was it called? Where you play as like a Shiba Inu. What are they called? Those dogs.
Yeah. What game is that? That sounds cool. By the way, auto combat has unlocked, so let's do this.
Humanity. It's called
Hell yeah.
Humanity.
I haven't played that one yet. Any good?
Staggerilla dropped the
Humanity.
code.
If you like Humanity, if you like Stray, you'll love Humanity. In that you play as you control an animal in both games, and that's their only similarity.
Hey, that sounds very similar to me. Staggerilla, thank you. Tell him
Humanity's
thank
like a
you.
puzzle game. It's like Lemmings, but like without all the aggravation that Lemmings comes with, like where you lose like 4 lemmings and then you have to like restart an hour's worth of level. But it's like that, and then it adds more things. But yes, Humanity's cool.
I've always enjoyed Humanity. Of course, there's about 30% of us who make things worse for everyone else, but
Those awesome P games are tolerable. They're not great, but they're playable.
Pretty good.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're I think so.
I already have it, so whoever wants to jump on that, go.
We should
Brian
give it to
has
me.
a Shiba, which is like supposedly the hardest breed in the world to have a dog of.
Really? Wow. What's so hard about them? They get depressed or something?
They don't No, they don't listen. Like they do not. Like you can't. They have like authoritative defiance disorder, where like they'll actively do. Like they're smart enough to know how to not listen to you.
Wow.
Yeah.
that sounds unpleasant.
No, that sounds like a horrible dog. They're really cute, but it sounds like a horrible dog to own. So Brian will have to weigh in. Yeah, he says they're very stubborn.
But I thought when you die, they wait by a statue of you or something for years. Isn't that a thing they do?
I don't know.
Japanese dogs?
Are they
famous.
Japanese? I know a lot of Japanese people have them.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, okay.
Yay, Masage! Thank you for the follow. Very nice of you. It's a real life thing that happened. Dementia, yo, we're glad you made it. Yeah, Shiba and Akita. Thank you.
Yeah, so, yeah, it sounds like this year's QuakeCon is pretty good, even though it's kind of condensed.
Ima says he's surrounded by balls. That sounds great to me.
That's the energy drinks.
Yeah, that's what I said. Uh-oh. Why do you say never mind, Wolfie? Cuban Brian, I thought you hated energy drinks.
Wolfblade's mom had a reasonably behaved Shiba. That's good.
It was Akita.
Oh, it was Akita.
Ah, that explains.
I don't know
So-
what an Akita is. I'm gonna have
So
to
get an
Google it.
Akita instead. Well, do you remember we streamed one of those games, Akita's Strip? Remember that, everybody? We streamed that a couple times. It's not exactly.
Oh,
it's
maybe
actually-
maybe it is an Akita in Humanity.
Yeah, the game is called Akiba's Strip, so I was just being goofy.
Is that the one where you run around in your underwear?
Well, you run around
Yeah.
and you beat up enemies.
Beat up people and they fall into their underwear.
Yeah,
In your
exactly.
underwear, yeah.
Yeah, and there's an anime of it, a one-season anime, which was actually quite entertaining. We all enjoyed it here at home. No, the anime, I don't think it had nudity or anything. Just a little bit of fan service.
Akiba.
Thank you.
Dog.
Akiba's Trip. And they
It's
recently
not-
released DLC.
It's
for-
not an Akiba though. It's an Akita with a T.
about the size of a German Shepherd.
Oh, he's probably talking about Akiba Strip. I see what it is. Yeah, Akiba Strip. I remember that game.
Yeah, and they just released DLC for like $8 DLC for the Switch and Steam versions or something. I forget which ones. Tyler, are you enjoying a delicious beverage tonight?
I am. It has avocado and mango and pineapple in it.
Those are good flavors.
Thanks.
Nice.
Not really. It has Pepsi and rum.
I see, Tyler. I see.
I was trying to sound healthy and not like I was getting my entire day's worth of sugar from 2 drinks, but that's how it is.
I'm giving up on that. That's like telling them, you know what? I had a vegetable sandwich. I'm kidding. I still had a I still had a Velveeta sandwich. I don't.
A Velveeta sandwich. That's still hilarious.
I don't understand what's happening here. All right. There we go.
Try another finisher.
Akiba's,
enemy is
yeah,
fleeing.
that sounds like the perfect game for Icky. You beat up girls and their clothes come off.
The enemy is
Yeah.
fled.
I mean, it's a very Asian kind of game. I've always enjoyed the series, but super Asian.
Yeah. It just looked a little too simple for me. Like, I mean, like the combat looks like, button mashy.
Yeah, the combat certainly could be better. Like, I
It's
love
no
beat 'em ups.
Bayonetta.
No,
It's
not.
no Devil May Cry.
Wait, what is Staggerell talking about? Oh, you're an
Staggerell
animal
is-
breed. I thought it was a drink he was
Yeah,
talking about. I was like,
Labtursky. There we go.
Tursky.
Steven Labtursky.
battery dismantled. Wait, were we supposed to be doing that?
Go.
That's one power source taken care of. Okay, I'm just exploring. This is actually not that hard to play. Like, so far I don't mind it, especially because of the auto battles. Yeah. After Space Accident, I was afraid that we would have another accident in space. You know?
Space accident.
That game. Okay. See, look, this symbol is floating over us. What does that mean? I wish I knew. But there doesn't
It
seem
means
to
you're
be-
in grass. You're hidden.
It
It means you're hidden.
Does it?
Don't know.
It could. But look, there's these rotating red things. Are those mines or something? Like, probably I shouldn't go near them, right?
Yeah, go walk right next to them. Bright red
Well, I mean,
things are always the best in games.
well, stuff's coming up from it. Who knows? It might be a transport.
Oh, Wolfie says he doesn't like Akiba's Trip.
Yeah, it's not my type of game either.
Wolfie,
I
it has
mean,
busty girls
yeah.
in it. Wolfie loves busty girls. I have on good authority. Okay, what is this thing? See, I wish when you like hovered over something, it would give you a tooltip that explains.
Yeah, like
what
a
it
little
was.
pop-up or something. That'd be nice. Tooltip.
It really would make it easier.
This is a lake. There are fish in it.
Oh, Wolfie says this game is not his cup of tea. Yeah, no, I don't blame you, Wolfie. I'm having an okay time with it, though. We're giving out a movie, Good Burger. Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. If you want to own the digital copy of that, enter for this contest. Donated by me.
Yeah.
Also, please, somebody take that Steam game, though. You know it makes me real mad when nobody enters for the Steam prizes.
Which game is it?
Lego
X-Larn.
Lindsay.
Welcome, Lego
X-Larn.
Lindsay.
Wasn't
That's
someone
a
just
great
talking
name.
about Lego Lindsay?
Yeah, I could have sworn somebody was. What's going on with that?
Maybe it was
Somebody-
Staggerilla.
Oh, put Lego. It's my alt I use to mod with. So he's saying to ban Lego Lindsay. I think is what he's saying. You're not making any sense, Staggerilla.
So let me guess. Did you get the Good Burger Steelbook?
Yes, I did. I could not
I knew
resist
it.
that sucker.
It was like
Yes.
$1.74 at his local Goodwill or
Yeah.
something.
No, I bought it right when it came out. I mean, it's like $15. It's
Well,
not an expensive one.
You know, they were actually working on a sequel for that, but until the whole strike thing kind of wiped it away for a while.
Yeah, I hope it still comes out.
Well, that's an old. Isn't that an
I
old
hope so,
All
too.
That sketch?
Yes,
It
they made
is,
a movie of
but
it, which is very good.
I never
Yeah,
saw the
and
movie.
you know, it's gotten enough. It's become enough of a. Well, you can win it here. It's become
go.
enough of a cult classic that the stars were like Keenan
should
and
try
Kel
it.
were all like,
I should try
"Yeah,
and
we're
win
gonna
it.
do a
What's-
sequel."
What's the code movie?
Just
Movie.
exclamation point movie. Yeah.
Give it a shot. Good luck, Tyler.
Was it streamable somewhere?
I don't think it's free to
Oh.
stream anywhere. I could
Let
be
me check.
wrong. It could
No,
actually
what it
could be
is,
on
you
Paramount
download
Plus.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
well,
yeah,
yeah,
this
I
is
mean,
a,
you
you'll
can-
get it through.
Oh, I
Video.
know. I'm just saying, like, is it if I don't
General.
win it?
Yeah, no,
Good
Paramount Plus, I
burger.
believe, because Paramount Plus is who's making the sequel, so it's gotta. I would think it
Yeah.
would be on there.
Man,
Hang on,
97.
let me check something.
It is on. It looks like it is on Paramount Plus,
Nice, but
Hang on, I'm
anyway, to
checking
talk
it.
a little
of
more
which I
about
do
it,
not have.
but you should get it again. Paramount Plus actually.
Oh,
has a lot of
it's
really
on
good
Pluto.
things.
It's actually on Pluto TV. You
Pluto
can watch it
as
there
well.
for free.
Nice.
Ooh, fancy.
Pluto.tv, which is
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah.
So-
Pluto.tv, everyone.
As I was saying, this school year in May, at the end of the school year, I actually showed Good Burger at all my classes, or at least all my classes who could handle it, which should be like not the real worst classes. But anyway, it's a great movie, and the people still enjoy it. Kids like it. It's kind of timelessly funny and silly, and it's got really good production. I mean, it's got compared to modern movies, it is shot and directed pretty well, I would say. So it reminds me of Wayne's World. You know, like Wayne's World has a certain bit of class to it that you might not get from a modern comedy, like a Seth Rogen movie, for instance.
Right.
Josh Server is in it
Oh, who's that?
in the sequel anyway. Just all that characters that are now like 50 years old.
It's okay. I mean, they were always adults playing teenagers, right? So, but they'll probably age up the characters and say they're adults now. We'll see.
Just make it like
So it looks
Clerks
better than this.
3.
Yeah, why not?
More.
Although Clerks 3 is depressing. That's the only bad thing about it.
I haven't seen that, but I want to.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well
Funny,
watch it.
but
I was
yeah.
resistant to it because I didn't like that they kill off Rosario Dawson's character. And I still don't like that about it. It's a
CMU
depressing
Chippewa
movie.
has won some.
Spoilers.
Yeah. It's part of the. It's
Yeah,
basically
CMU
part of the premise.
Yeah.
She doesn't die in
Like
the
every
middle of it or
saga has to
something.
come to a close.
She's dead, like right at the start of it.
Well, it's a pretty stupid
Oh, you really?
storyline to have
Who
Dante get
in
with
here
someone like
hated
that
spoilers?
anyway.
I mean, it was
good
not
thing I'm an
believable.
idiot,
no.
is that-
I am idiot.
It's not
Ooh.
a spoiler because it's the premise of the movie. It happens before the movie even starts, so I don't think that constitutes.
I just didn't see it because I heard
I-
that like the Jay and Silent Bob reboot was horrible, so I stopped from there.
Yeah, I didn't bother to
Oh,
watch that.
so I won the movie, but I'll give it to you, Tyler, because I already.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very
Wait,
nice.
do you
of
have? Do you have? I mean, you can keep it if you want it. Like if you want to add it to your digital.
No, I already
collection.
have it. I bought it.
Oh, okay.
I bought it for like $5 a few weeks ago. Are you nuts? I wouldn't miss that movie for the world.
Cool. I'll check it
That
out.
works out.
Can I redeem it on
Lots.
Voodoo?
I think so.
Well,
What
you
do
go to
is you go to
Paramount,
like.
Paramount Plus. It's a Movies Anywhere thing, so yeah.
Hang on, yeah.
it'll
Let
get
me
added to it.
let me DM you. Hang on a minute, Tyler. Where can I DM you? Oh, I'll do it at Discord.
Entering for. Dementia does say that it's in bad taste to enter for things you already have. He was just trying to help Tyler out. I think we can, given that these two are such good pals and all, we gotta understand it. Found an artifact.
Well, he doesn't hate me.
So I actually need to go back and collect the little artifacts.
I left you the code and the instructions over on Discord there,
Cool,
Tyler.
I got it. Like, I'm not gonna respond because like then the alert goes away, and then like I don't remember that it's there because Discord, like, you never go to your messages on Discord unless you have an alert. But thank you, I saw all those notifications come in, so thank you.
No worries.
Excellent.
Yeah, it wasn't in bad taste. I was trying to help Tyler get the movie. That's all it was.
Good man.
Plus, I already have all the games. I already have most of the games we have on here. We're giving away a really cool Switch game in a little bit too.
That's true. Rules wise, our only rule is you can't sell or trade the codes you win. So, but I mean, like,
well, I wasn't going
if
to.
it's to give to a friend, we do not mind that. That's
yeah.
reasonable.
I'm just trying to take care of Tyler. I don't sell or trade.
That's right, Darker Player. It
I mean,
was
I've
an
used a
all
lot
that
of the
sketch.
codes.
Scouting. Okay,
Skitch. It was a
Yeah.
sketch.
Yeah.
All that was good. What was it called? The Keenan and Kel show. That was good.
Yeah.
Bad guys.
And then obviously there were other good Nickelodeon shows.
There's Ren and Stimpy.
Ren and Stimpy,
Rocco's Modern
I
Life.
like
Rocco's Modern Life. Yeah, I need to watch that movie on Netflix. Has anybody watched it?
Yeah, it's
Is there a
actually
movie?
really good.
Yeah, there's a movie that they made for Netflix years later.
It's good.
Nice.
Danger Mouse. Danger Mouse was really good on Nickelodeon.
Yeah, Nickelodeon didn't make that, right? It's like it's a BBC cartoon or something.
No, they
but-
they licensed it from BBC, but it was one of their big hits.
Yeah,
Did pretty well.
I do remember it being pretty cool.
You can't do that on television. I thought that was funny because everybody kept getting covered in green slime.
That was a Canadian sketch comedy show, and it's where Alanis Morissette got her big break.
Yep, agreed.
Oh, neat. Dark Oboe watched Terror of Mechagodzilla today on Pluto TV. They have a Godzilla channel, don't they? That's a really cool movie.
Yeah, the good taste there, Dark Oboe. That's a good selection. I also recommend checking out Godzilla vs. Biolante.
I need to see that. I've got the Blu-ray of it, which is long since discontinued. But yeah, I've never watched it. We got to watch it sometime.
It's really good.
We'll watch it sometime, won't we, Brandy Bell? So, Brandy and I... Oh, man, I left it out of the newsletter. This week, we watched the first season of Good Omens on Amazon Video.
Oh, yeah, I made it through like half an episode of that, and it was terrible.
It's not terrible. It's hilarious and great, Tyler. I can't believe... Dang it, Tyler.
So miserable.
You got to have a little patience, Tyler.
So British.
Give it a... Well, I mean, it is British, yes, but give it a
So
chance to
British.
get going. No,
Plus,
really
John
good shows.
Hamm's
Some
in
of the... John Hamm is in it. Some of the CG is questionable. For instance, the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse are in the show, right? And one of those Four Horsemen is Death. You've heard of Death. And this version of Death, well, he's got a skull for a face, but instead of having a skull mask, which would be affordable and look good, he has a CG face, which must have cost him something and looks bad. So I do not get why they would do that in CG. Like, it makes no sense. But
And of course, I
still,
also got to recommend.
great show though.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, just everyone
I
should
heard it
watch
was
it.
pretty
But there's a season 2 that just came out, so we just finished season 1 and we're going on to season 2.
Yeah. Also, Godzilla vs. Megalon's a good movie, but there's no home release of it. I think there was like a really limited one, but yeah.
I
also got it.
think I own it. I think I would have to check, but yeah, there was a Blu-ray
It's probably in my box.
and it got discontinued like right away because of Toho having some kind of issue with it.
Yeah, there was also, they did it on Mystery Science Theater 3000. You can find the episode if you do some looking, but they took that out officially.
Yeah.
In fact,
no
Toho
lost
went
rights.
after all the Godzilla episodes that were on MST3K. I loved Godzilla vs. the Sea Monster. That was a great one.
Yeah, that's actually one of my very favorites. Godzilla vs. Hedorah or the Sea Monster is really well directed.
Yeah, it's really
so
well done. I enjoyed
This is
it.
the big town. So where's the big town? Is it that? It must be that. Let's go up there.
Oh yeah, we should talk about that a little bit. Red Dead Redemption 1 coming to Switch and PS4 next week for $50, but you can get pretty much a perfect version on Xbox right now for $20.
Yeah,
It's some sort of like exact same version, right? Like there's no rescaling or remastering or anything.
and there's no multiplayer.
Yeah, I mean, And they're charging $50.
I failed the mission, guys, because we took too long.
Now, I want to I looked up something here because, like, Strauss Melnick, who is like the head of Take-Two, addressed it. And he said, that's just what we believe is a commercially accurate price for it. You can get it on Xbox right now for like $20.
Right, through
With
it's
all
like
the stuff.
it's just the 360 version, right? Like that plays well on. Yeah,
With no multiplayer.
I mean, it's not only
Multiplayer taken
backward.
out.
but there was no multiplayer
Yeah.
in the first one anyway.
Oh no, I'm sorry. That's what I meant. No, the first one did have multiplayer. The new $50
Oh, it did?
version has no multiplayer. Yes.
Yeah, but it
Oh, I
lasts
don't
as long
remember.
as Red Dead
And my
Online.
daughter actually liked the
Um,
multiplayer, and so did Ethan.
Oh, I didn't even know
I
that the
remember.
first one had it.
See,
It's been
but
so
the
long.
interesting thing here
Which one do I
is
pick, Tyler?
the Xbox.
Pick. Except bribe.
nobody
Except the
does.
bribe.
All right, give me those
There goes your
points.
reputation.
Alright.
I was going to say the Xbox
Which one,
version has 60 frames per second and it's enhanced, so it looks good with those 4K visuals. But I mean, the PS4 and Switch versions are probably going to be 30 frames per second, and yet they're charging $50. I don't know.
Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy.
I mean, I'm hoping to check it out on physical one day. I mean,
Recruit.
oh, I thought it was 60. Oh, so it's only 30. What am I thinking then? I don't know why.
I was told it was 50. Is it not 50?
50
Yeah,
is
I got
what I
achievement.
heard.
Finally, an achievement. 25 gamer score.
Oh, you're talking about frames per second.
Yeah,
Oh,
frames
yeah.
per second. It's okay. It still looks good at 30, though. I mean, it looks really nice at 30.
Let's recruit all these guys. There we go. We got 3 recruits.
Yeah, it's only 30 frames per second. See, I'm spoiled because I played Binary Domain the other day, and that's 60. So that's probably what threw me off.
Problem with binary domain
But
is
some of these games
it's
are-
either one or the other.
Yeah, although Sonic and All-Stars
Well,
Racing
yeah.
Transforms also bumped up to 60 frames per second, and that one looks really nice.
That is pretty
For
sweet.
a
And doesn't Sonic
11-year-old
Generations
game.
have a better frame rate too?
No, Sonic Unleashed. Sonic Generations is still 30.
Oh, okay.
I think. I don't know. I
No.
haven't updated yet.
I could have sworn it has some kind of significant improvements.
Hang on, let me see.
Oh, yay! Jono says it is
let me see the
60.
list.
Thank you, and 4K, which is
Oh,
amazing.
okay.
Yeah, that is really cool.
Oh, okay. My
yeah,
bad. I guess I
out
missed
of
it.
all the
Well, I gotta
consoles,
re-download
the Xbox is the best for backwards compatibility, and you got a huge library.
I agree.
Yeah.
it. Okay, so let's see. Binary Domain, Sonic Generations. So I was wrong, but Sonic Unleashed also has 60 frames. All the Gears of War games have 60 frames.
Class change
Fallout
ready.
New
Let's do it.
Vegas.
This
The
guy
Dead
can become
Space
a
2
sniper.
and 3.
There we go.
Alan Wake. So I'm running through a list here.
This
Mirror's
guy's gonna become a
Edge.
keeper.
That's
He's a
nice.
real keeper.
Yeah, there's a whole list here.
I cannot figure out
That's
how to add
impressive.
extra people to my teams. Like, wait, there's a pickup. What does that mean? Let's try that. Maybe that's how. Drop.
There's
Oh,
a
I see.
list. I put for you guys who want to see what games bumped up to 60 frames per second. That's the list.
How about that? Try not to get too jealous, Tyler.
Oh yeah. Those frames are super important to me.
Well, you know, people like speed. What are you gonna
Yeah,
do?
no. Paul was playing a game that the FPS wasn't high enough, and it was giving everyone motion sickness last week.
Space accident. That was a hassle. For sure.
15 frames per second. Just the future.
All right, so I can add more guys to my teams, which I think will make the fights go faster. I could be wrong. I'll do this guy. Good. That should be an achievement too. Make everything an achievement, dang it. Well, we could get at least one more mission in, I think.
You'd think you'd be able to design your own mask.
That'd be nice.
You could make a Saturday Game School mask.
Oh look, it's Duquesne, the guy we fired. That would be tight. Alright. Tyler, what do I pick?
The symbols of the round murders are evolving.
Plus 40 research? Right on.
Do it. No, maybe not the coins. It's too late. Do the coins. Too late.
Too late.
Oh yeah, that's what I watched this week. I watched Only
Yeah.
Murders in the Building. Third season just started.
Yeah, a lot of people like that show.
It looks
It's good.
fun.
I think
I
it's
should
funny.
watch it.
Does
Yeah,
look
yeah,
fun.
and
Yeah, it's got a
okay.
steamy.
Steve
It's got
Martin
Steve
short.
Martin short. Yeah, it's got Meryl Streep and Paul Rudd in this season.
Wow.
They're really bringing out the stars. Yeah,
I
it's
see that.
impressive. I liked it. The first couple episodes are pretty funny and not amazing, but they set the tone for the season. That's
Maybe
the thing about
someday
these
we'll watch
seasons;
it.
they get better as new episodes come along. You know,
Sometimes.
just
Okay,
depends
what's the
on the
next
show.
mission?
Because it's not. I mean, we're not talking Secret Invasion. We
Like
don't-
that show Arrested Development. When it got to the 4th and 5th season, boy, was it good.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's crazy how much they tanked the legacy of that show. With
They sure
the
did.
Last couple of seasons.
Or what was that other show? Outer something. As the episodes came along, it got worse and worse and worse.
Oh, Outer Range.
Outer Range.
Yeah, that's
the
just one season, but you're right. The show got worse and worse as it went along.
Yep.
Yeah, well, not everything's supposed to strike fire. I mean, I don't know. Just not
I'll be right back.
happened.
All right. I miss Tyler.
You left for a second.
So, Brandy and I are teachers, as you guys know. Brandy, how's your preparation been for the new school year?
Slow.
Slow?
Yes.
I heard you had to work out some statistics today.
Well, yeah, but that wasn't for work. I was helping a friend from work.
So what do you still need to do? You know?
Everything. I have one thing on my wall.
So you got to decorate your walls, which I am still working on as well.
I have one thing. Up. One.
Well, as you know, I've ordered you a poster for your room, so that'll be cool.
Yes.
Let's go get that. Is that an item?
But he won't tell me what it is.
It's a surprise, or a supplies, I should say.
Yeah, it's probably a picture of a Lamborghini.
I have returned.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a girl in a bikini or something. She'll love it.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of which, did you pick up a Trapper Keeper?
I used to have Trapper Keepers.
Yeah,
As
that's what I was
teachers,
today.
we
It'd
don't
be
need 'em for
perfect for
anything.
Paul.
Well,
It'd be fun to carry around though.
Everyone had a backpack, and I had a Trapper Keeper.
Go Tyler. And you kept
That's
your
right.
like your lunch in there and everything.
That Trapper
No, it wasn't big
Keeper-
enough for a
Trapper
lot.
Keeper. Just cram all your hot dogs in there. Yeah, it's gonna be a flat lunch.
How'd you know
I got
Tyler
Mackenzie
took
a
hot dogs for
Trapper
lunch
Keeper
every day?
type thing, and then she
Well,
got a
I mean, he
backpack
crafts
that it can't
bananas.
fit in.
Uh-oh. That guy's gonna walk us into the landmine.
I mean, if we're gonna talk about a show that fell apart quickly, we can talk about The Witcher, but it's just depressing.
We still haven't watched anything past the first
It
season.
Yeah, it took 3 seasons, so it wasn't too quick. But yeah, you're right. Everyone hates the 3rd season.
Yeah, and they're gonna try to do a 4th, and I'm like, no, just
They're like, let's just ruin it in the 3rd because no one's gonna like the 4th anyway because we recast the main character. So let's just ruin it now, get it over with.
yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
so.
with an inferior Hemsworth.
Yeah,
Oh.
no one wants an inferior Hemsworth.
Oh. And I watched a movie last night, the new Gal Gadot movie, Heart of Stone.
On Netflix.
Achievement.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's got good action, but it's just boring. It's plot by the numbers. Super secret agency. Oh, we gotta stop these bad guys. Oh.
I mean,
oh,
those
betrayal.
those straight to streaming movies are typically not of the highest caliber. Not
Yeah.
always,
Yeah,
but
Netflix's
there's-
movies in
there's-
particular are usually not good.
yeah.
I mean, Extraction 2 was great. So I had high hopes for this, but I don't know. There's some movies that are so bad they're good. Then there are just movies that are just meh. This felt meh. I mean, it's like Gal Gadot didn't know where
I
she
mean-
was. Just sort of like when she said Wonder Woman 3 is being made, and then it's
Yeah, but I mean, Gal Gadot has never had a good non-Wonder Woman role in her life that I know of.
well, Fast and Furious, but you know.
Yeah, but that's but like she's not good in it. Like, has she ever impressed anyone in a non-Wonder Woman role?
Yeah, barely anyone's good.
What
in
was that-
Fast and Furious, really.
Oh yeah, I mean, and while we're at it, I'm still trying to figure out what Red Notice was, the one with The Rock and
Right.
Ryan Reynolds.
Supposedly,
Wasn't
it's
Gal
super-
Gadot in that too?
Is she? She could be.
Yeah, Gal Gadot, she was.
Yeah, she must have a
she was.
contract with Netflix to make like one movie a year or something like Adam Sandler does.
Yeah,
Probably. Chicago asks if
every
the
half-
poster I got, Brandy, is a poster of me. The answer,
In a bikini. That's
it
a good
remains to be
question.
seen.
No, it's the old Burt Reynolds artwork where he's laying naked on a rug.
Well, it's a classroom poster. It has to be school appropriate, but anyway.
But no, I'm talking about for your house.
I don't know if
Let's
I'd
see.
want to see
I'm looking
that.
up her movies.
Ever.
What is going on here? Come on,
yeah,
make
me
the
neither.
friggin' moves.
The only movie I could think of that's relatable to her in a better role is Ralph Breaks the Internet. She was apparently in that as Shank. That's her
Oh,
character
yeah.
name.
Yeah. She researched months and
Shank.
months for that role.
Last name Shank,
Oh, she's
first
really
name
good.
Shaw.
What? First name
I mean-
Sheep.
Well, I mean that's not as good, but are my
And she was
guys?
in like Death on the Nile for like 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah. I
I
never
need to
saw
see
that.
that.
I heard it
Yeah.
wasn't that good.
I want
I
to see.
heard it was
anyway.
okay, but
It's shot on a green screen boat, so that's got to be cool.
Oh, was it? Yikes.
Yeah, I mean, sure,
Not
there's
really,
a movie
not
where
a
I
they
mean,
actually
wasn't
shot
that
it on a
another
real boat.
straight to streaming? Isn't that a Netflix movie?
No, it was
That is-
theatrical.
It came out in the theaters.
It came out during COVID time, so it didn't do well.
Oh, so
yeah,
that's why I'm thinking it's a straight to stream.
I mean, it was all They did the safety shooting, and there's a lot of people are still using it. Like Indiana Jones had a bunch of fake backgrounds, and it cost
Real
like $300
bad.
million to make, which makes no sense.
The
Yeah.
the driving scenes. What do you want to call them? The chase scenes in vehicles were like super
Yeah.
bad looking and way too long. We've talked
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, way
mean,
too long.
The original Raiders Lost Ark cost what? $25 million. You're telling me you're going to make a movie 12 times worse in its quality for 12 times higher the price?
Yeah, but I bet $25 million back then is like 125
yeah,
now.
yeah, it's more like 100
Yeah, but
million or
still.
so.
Still
I
adds
agree
up
with you.
compared
I
to
mean, I'm not
$25 million.
I'm not gonna sit here and defend Dial of Destiny.
I just wish that
That's what
the
I'm saying,
studios
nobody-
would realize, like, people are starting to tire of overuse of green screen. and the
Yeah,
studios don't
oh,
seem
yeah.
to get it.
They did
Yeah,
not.
we need
They did
real.
not seem to get it. Practical
I mean,
effects
that's
are the
kinda
way to
why-
go.
That's why I really appreciated Glass Onion, because they actually used real sets. Ryan Johnson got a gigantic mansion to shoot in. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
just do that.
dedication compared
And
to.
It's not. I
Yeah.
know it's sad that's considered dedication in 2023. Like,
Yeah,
oh
well,
my
that's
God, they
basic.
rented out a house for this movie. Oh my God.
I know, right?
You like
Compared
watch
to a
movies from the
studio where
80s. Yeah,
everything's
you watch
covered in
movies in the
dots.
80s, and it's just like, how
Everything
did they
was
even
real.
film this?
To be like, oh well, they like held the crowd back for half an hour. Okay, we got to run. Get in
Yeah.
there. Okay, remember
They had
your
to, like,
lines. We got
travel-
one shot at this.
They had to transport all these like mega stars across probably across the city or the valley or whatever to go to the different shoots and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
You
weird.
realize like we're never gonna get a movie like Cannonball Run again, where somehow we got like Dean Martin and Sammy Davis Jr. on the set sober for a day. How is that possible?
Was he sober? Chicago asks, is a girl in a bikini class appropriate? That's actually, one of my favorite animes is Urusei Yatsura, right? But the main character wears a bikini, so I don't put any Urusei Yatsura things in my class, unfortunately, as a result of that.
Well,
She's not even like
maybe for
particular.
sex ed?
She's not that busty or sexualized, but you just don't do it because somebody would complain eventually, so you don't do it.
Let me just ask this right now: is it a picture of a cat hanging on the ledge and the words "hang in there"?
No, it's so much cooler than that. But I actually like the sound of that.
You haven't heard that? You haven't seen that?
You're gonna buy one for Tyler now. You're gonna buy
You
him one
haven't
for
seen
Christmas.
that?
Here you
Yeah,
go.
Tyler.
Toaster?
Don't,
Hang
do you
in
have
there.
You got a
Yeah, it's like
cubicle?
hanging on a rope, and it says "hang in there."
Yeah, Tyler, tell us about
I
your
threw them out.
work. Do you have an office or a cubicle?
I have an office that I share with two other guys.
So you could do posters too, Tyler.
I
send you
could.
some- We'll get you something sometime.
I don't think you
We'll
want
get
to
you the
post
hang in
with the
there
brain I
poster.
just got.
Yeah, Tyler
Brain.
loves cats and
I'm
animals.
a
and
I want a
Fine.
poster of what was his name? Stefan Urkel or something. The cool looking version of Steve
Wow.
Urkel. I want a poster of that.
Does that exist?
I want a
wonder?
poster. You know,
How are we
I
gonna
was
stop the
very
poachers?
tempted today. I was tempted to buy a poster for the Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai from my arcade.
Yeah, I saw you posting about the movie. I mean, it doesn't relate to games.
Yeah.
That would be the only reason I wouldn't.
But it's still the nostalgia thing. You know, I blare 80s music in my arcade. I hung up all sorts of 80s inspired stuff like the Back to the Future license plate and the Tango and Cash metal frame I got and all that. So it takes you back to an era. It doesn't always have to be about games. It can be about the era.
You're gonna be one of those guys with like a Scream and Michael Myers masks on your wall. It's the era.
No, I'm not doing that. Are you kidding me? 3 a.m. and I pee myself. It's not going to happen. No,
Yeah,
we're
like,
not doing that.
Because I've seen some people's arcades and they got all these horror movie props, and I'm like, that doesn't scream arcade to me. It's just random crap.
Yeah, I mean, I don't need like horror paps. I mean, I was just putting up stuff like, you know, I found my old Fifth Element multi-pass. I hung that on like the door handle.
Icky has no posters.
Multi-pass.
Icky has no posters and he sleeps on a box. Icky, you gotta live better than that, man.
He slips on a box.
He does. Like I try to get.
Okay, you know what? With all those,
Okay,
you know
we need
those
to send
subscriptions,
him.
Perfect Zero.
But
Yeah,
he
we
said
need to
he
get him a
wouldn't like
bed
it.
or a futon. Let's get him a futon for
Well,
Christmas.
I would like to. It is expensive to ship to Malaysia. It'd be cheaper for Jono. You know, Jono just lives like a short distance from where Icky lives, so over in Australia.
You
so.
don't even. How are you watching the stream, Icky? Did you have a computer?
4 white walls. Icky, walls get dirty too. I mean, like, it's not hard
Yeah.
to wipe off a poster with a wet paper towel or a disposable wipe if you are concerned about the dust. But I mean, God, plain walls to me are the most boring thing. I gotta have my walls completely decorated if possible.
Okay, we need to get him a hang in there poster.
If he would actually use it. He says he doesn't like them, so he might not use it.
I see who it is.
I
Wow,
haven't mailed him
actually have
anything
some
physical in a while, though. I gotta remind Icky that I love him, so I gotta figure out some way to do that.
that you love him. There you go.
He's my brother.
I actually have some PS Vita. I still have PS Vita giveaway codes. I wonder how I'm going to give those away.
Yeah, just
Not a
just
keep
give
a
him to
strip.
Tyler. Hurry up. No, not wait.
Thank you,
You do
Tyler.
or don't have a keep a strip?
I
Is that
don't
on the
have
Vita?
a Keep a Strip, but yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is on Vita.
Oh yeah, you know we probably streamed the PS TV version. I mean, we streamed it on PlayStation TV probably back in the day. Yeah, no. For one thing, look, even rooms for sleeping in. So you're a guy who lives by yourself, right? So you don't have to worry about what a woman thinks. You can put something up on that wall that'll help you sleep. That's all that I'm saying.
Yeah, like a picture of Cindy Crawford.
Yeah, I mean something like that. Elle McPherson. Gosh, Kathy Ireland.
Kathy Ireland.
I know we're talking about Malaysia, but they're a little bit more modern than that, guys.
I know, that's what I was thinking.
they're at least up to, what was that blonde chick's name? She's married to
Madonna?
Justin Bieber. Kate Upton. They're at least up to Kate Upton over there.
All right,
They're only
let's-
about 10 years behind, not 45 years behind, like the girls you guys are bringing up.
I'll have to work on that.
Kathy Ireland.
You seem to
jeez.
forget that we're older now, so they are in our age bracket. compared
Remember
to-
Unnecessary Roughness? That was a
Ariana
fun
Grande.
movie.
Yeah, I like that movie.
That was
It's
a fun-
funny.
I liked. Have you seen Alien from LA? Now that's a movie.
Yeah,
It
I
is-
actually unironically enjoy that movie.
yeah, it's
starring Kathy
Although the
Ireland.
MST3K version too.
Yeah, I mean she's
Yeah.
you know, by one measure she's horrible in it because she uses this ridiculous fake voice the whole movie, which makes no sense.
Screechy, yeah, Screechy
Yeah.
McScreecherson.
But on the other hand, like the Albert Pune, the director, who also directed like the 1990s Captain America movie. I
Here's
don't know.
the big
they did a good
giveaway
job
is
of
up.
creating this weird, cheesy, fake world. You know, I really like the world in that movie.
Yeah, on a budget. You know, they did a bunch of matte paintings, but they also built a lot of sets. You know, they didn't do the digital thing. So, Icky's
true.
about to give away a couple of big games here. He's giving
Yeah.
away We Are the Caretakers for Xbox and a Ritual Crown of Thorns, which is a really good twin-stick action adventure game for Switch.
Heck yeah.
Jump on that.
Let's get in on that action, everybody. And by the way, Brandy donated that code. So thank you, Brandy Bell.
I donate what?
Thank you, Brandy.
Ritual Crown of Thorns you picked up for us a while back.
Oh, okay.
Just now using it.
You're welcome.
Did I lose? I think I may have lost a guy. I can't remember if I had 6 guys at the start. Come on,
You
let's
forgot
kill
a
these
member of your
poachers.
party?
See,
Nobody's going for this.
look, I mean, this is not my style of game, but I do like that the fights have autos, so I can like just concentrate on what we're talking about. I love that kind of thing.
I mean, I would enter for the Switch code, but I already won.
You already have it.
Oh, there we go. Chicago's in there. Chicago's in there.
Yay! Yeah, somebody win that
I'm
friggin'
gonna
Switch
win
game.
it for somebody else.
You can play it with your Joy-Cons, even if they have stick drift already.
You know, just buy a new controller.
Controllers are so
expensive.
expensive. Like,
Yeah, Joy-Cons are
and you're
really...
giving in. You're like rewarding these companies for making shoddy products.
Yeah, deliberately shoddy products.
That I have to agree.
I'm with you there. Did you take care of your controller?
yeah,
So you got
okay,
Tyler,
okay,
you're still
that's
living
fair.
with it.
I did,
Well, yeah, I just
but
Within a
go
year.
ahead.
For what?
Sam's
Yeah.
Club had some controllers on sale for $34 because PlayStation had deals this week. So it was like take $20 off the controllers, and since Sam's Club already had low prices, they lowered them even more. So I got
Wow.
two controllers for $34 each. So it was
Okay.
real
It's
nice.
not bad.
That is nice.
Yeah.
Well done.
You still
Yeah.
should. You should literally replace the one that's giving you trouble, but that's still
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I found one of those Starfield controllers at a pawn shop for $50, and it works.
sweet. Really? Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder
was
what
really
happened to that
surprised to
person
find
to
it like
make
that.
them just pawn their friggin' nice controller.
It's probably stolen. Who
If-
knows?
Yeah, actually, you're right.
It's a
That's
pawn
the most
shop. I
likely
mean, you never
explanation.
know. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's the same pawn shop where I got that Legend of Zelda, the new one. Where's the name? Skip Tears of the Kingdom. I got it for $15 boxed.
Wow, that's a good price.
That's insane.
I gotta go to
People were like,
Mr.
"Well, somebody stole it."
Yeah, I gotta go to the stolen items pawn shop. But, pawn shop reminds
That's
me.
the
of
real name of it.
Yeah, no. Well, I guess you shouldn't. But yeah, as you guys, as everyone should know, I've been really into Cobra Kai lately, right? Well, there's a character named Pawn Shop Guy. I guess he has a real name, but like it's never actually said in the show. But there's a pawn shop guy in it, and he's real smart alecky and stuff, and he reminds me of like maybe one of the creators of South Park or something. But I don't think he's actually anyone famous. But he pops up about once a season, and it's just kind of funny. Anybody else remember Pawn Shop Guy from Cobra Kai?
No,
Well, Tyler,
Isn't that
that's 'cause
one-
you haven't watched it.
doesn't
Not
that
enough.
one Asian kid says, "I better do this, or else my dad's gonna shit in my mouth."
What?
In Cobra Kai?
In Cobra Kai, yeah.
I don't know, Mr.
much
Potty
fun.
Mouth.
You
Did
can
that
say
happen?
that one
Yes.
time in a PG-13 movie.
Oh my gosh. Okay, kids, don't talk like Tyler. Nobody do that. We do not endorse.
Nobody
That's
do
like
anything to their father's
It's like
mouth.
my favorite
That's
thing. It's like my
terrible.
favorite thing in that whole show.
This guy is just whooping our team.
Yes, he is.
Season 3, episode 9. If I don't pass Trig, my dad's gonna in my mouth.
Okay, that is hilarious. I can't
The mere
overstate.
thought of it is kind of
The show is
Heaven
so.
Smile 94.
It's really incredible. Like, I mean, and I always liked regular Karate Kid, so it's nice that it's being continued. But like, there's no other legacy thing. Like when they brought Star Wars back, they didn't do as nearly as good a job as this. Like, it's
So
Where's
so
this
dang
guy?
Yeah,
Congratulations.
that's a fair. I mean, maybe Star Wars didn't like. I mean, the expectations for Star Wars were a lot higher than something like Cobra Kai's expectations, Karate Kid expectations were. But,
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair. Like, I mean, there are definitely ways to screw it up, and apparently the Cobra Kai series is quite good. I mean, it's on 5 seasons, and people like it.
Yeah.
and there's a 6th season coming once the
And there's a
writer's strike
6th season
ends.
coming, and you know when people tell you that like they liked episode 7 or episode 8, like you know not to ever talk to them again in your life because
I don't think that's true, Tyler.
Just a
Oh,
heads
you mean
up,
the
Heaven
movie?
Smile-
The movies.
yes,
Star
oh
Wars.
sorry, the movies, yes, Star
Yeah,
Wars.
I thought you
It's
meant
like,
Cobra Kai. I'm like, what?
no. If someone says like, oh yeah, I love Star Wars episode 8, it's like, okay, well, it's been nice talking to you, but I'm gonna go on with my life now.
Can I?
Well, I'm not
I
gonna
just
say a
killed
word.
off another
Can
one
I
of my
just-
guys.
Where is his health? Is it on screen even?
Can I
Wait.
just? I've been
It's
trying to
threat
say
level
this for 5
5.
minutes. Good job. Am I speaking? Yeah, I'm speaking. Good job, Heaven Smile 94 and No Time for Games. They have won games.
Way to go! We're gonna
think,
lose this friggin' fight.
Yep. Round 18. Good grief.
Round 19.
This
I
guy's
don't
like
understand.
me.
He just
Are
killed
you
my
even
team.
hitting?
Man.
But maybe he's a boss. He's got that fancy little like mohawk thing.
We got some experience, but
he's
it,
like-
it sucked for us. How do we gain reputation
Tom.
from that? That doesn't make any sense. We,
You took the fight, so it built up your reputation.
I
It's like brave of
guess.
you to take the fight.
I suppose brave or stupid.
At least you try. That's like getting the at least you tried cake before they throw it away.
I guess it is something like that. Let me go find my other team. I had a second team walking around. They just haven't done anything for a while. But on the Cobra Kai subject, I recently, as the newsletter indicates, I listened to Ralph Macchio's autobiography because I've been so into Cobra Kai lately. But good stories, and it's nice to hear him talk and like just understand what his experience was like becoming famous for a while and losing his fame, because his fame goes away after a while, and then Cobra Kai comes along and it brings him back into fame, and just a fun little book to listen to. Does not go into it. It's not that long. It doesn't go into as much detail about non-Karate Kid things as I would have liked, but still not bad. So, any of you guys ever read an autobiography of anyone?
Bruce Campbell.
Bruce Campbell, neat.
Probably.
Doesn't his autobiography have his chin in the name or something? Isn't like
Yeah, Not Without My Chin. That's the name of the book.
he's got a nice chin, that man.
I read
He does.
C.C. DeVille's, and then I read Marilyn Manson's.
You read Marilyn Manson's? Were you
Yeah.
into Marilyn Manson?
No, I just kind of wanted to see what he's all about, and he's like this boring kid from middle of F nowhere, and his name is Brian Warner.
Desperate for attention, abuses his girlfriends.
Yeah, pretty much.
Everything about his aesthetic is completely terrible.
Yes.
What else can we say about him?
I like a couple of songs, but
Yeah,
it's
a few of the
obvious.
songs are alright.
He's
It's obviously that, like,
his name is
He's
Brian Warner.
he's just posing into that, like, for like, I don't know. Same with like Korn and all those '90s goth rock bands or whatever.
Man, I'll take
Just-
Korn over Marilyn Manson though.
I like.
Yeah, I like more Korn songs than Marilyn Manson. Yeah, but I mean, it's still they're just a bunch of posers that were like trying to tap into a market that hadn't been tapped into. Like,
Was this like the Seattle rock thing with Nirvana?
it's a little bit after
and all that?
grunge,
No,
a little bit
a
after
little bit
grunge
after
rock.
that.
This
Okay.
is like
Grunge,
this is
grunge.
more like,
Achievement.
I don't know, depressed rock. It's like a depressed, really hard rock.
Yeah.
Do I have
It's
to go
almost like it's borderline metal, but it's not quite metally.
You got points there, Paul.
Well said, guys. So I've got another thing under attack. However, we are quite done playing, of course. This is a game that I think if you like strategy games and you are willing to tolerate some indie rough edges, that you probably could have a good time with it.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't seen anything that I hated.
Nope.
Steam reviews haven't been that kind to this one, but on the other hand, there are a million RTS games on Steam, so there's a lot of competition compared to the console.
I wonder if they're like easy games to program and build or something.
That's a good question.
See, it says
Because
boss.
like,
This team better be able to beat this boss, or I'm going to be mad. So,
oh,
was there...
dodge.
Tyler, well, we can talk about a few more things before we wrap it up in a minute. But did you watch anything this week? Did we?
It was one hit.
Okay, so we did almost have him beaten. Yay, we beat the boss.
He can't. So when you refight him, he doesn't regain his power. That's weird.
Well, I mean, I like that. Be victorious
'cause-
without dealing any
Because you only like
Like
easy
you
games.
literally hit him once.
That was weird.
I rewatched
He's like,
Parks
"Oh,
and
I did not
Recreation.
rest."
Parks
The
and
last
Rec?
season of Parks and Recreation. It still is like saccharine and sugary and overly sweet as I remembered it. Still
And
unwatchably bad.
I side.
Wait, it's
I mean, I
unwatchably
side more
bad?
with Ron Swanson.
The last season.
Then why'd you rewatch it?
To see if I maybe was being too critical of it from the first time I watched it.
And
And
we
I
probably
was
won't
not.
fly. What's happening here?
see,
Look at
the
that.
thing that bugs me,
Somebody's getting the
the
planet
thing that bugs
pregnant.
me
Look at that.
about Parks and
Ah.
Rec is
how
I
babies are made.
can't stand Leslie Nope. I can't stand Leslie.
Oh,
Knope.
I
Really?
love her.
I like her.
Yeah.
She's pushy. She's pushy. She always pushes to
Uh,
get what she wants.
Well,
Ron
yeah,
Swanson's my
but
boy,
it's,
and of
it's
course
a good
Andy.
quality for. I mean, she's supposed to be pushy because otherwise none of her projects would all fail and stuff. She's always
Oh,
like
yeah, but still
desperately
she-
trying to help everybody and things like that.
Yeah, I like her.
I know,
Sorry.
but
She's
rubbed
dumb
me
in
She's
the
not my
first
favorite
season.
character, but she's not supposed to be most people's favorite character. You know, she's kind of the straight-ish man versus all the weirdos that are around them, like Jim Halpert in
Jerry
The
deserves.
Office.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, I swear, Jerry
Exactly,
deserves a
Chicago.
better chance.
there's like definitely like some bullying. Like it's uncomfortable to watch some of the stuff they do to Jerry.
Poor
Um,
Jerry.
That's
Yeah, like it's that definitely gets to like the level of bullying where there would be like HR intervention and stuff like that in real life if something like that happened.
In real life,
seriously,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just I mean, it's a little bit true of Dwight in The Office and very true of also have you seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine? I can't what's the guy's name? Charles Boyle. Like
Oh, he is
Yeah.
just a pain in the yeah.
Do they really
he's
bully
hilarious,
him?
But he's
oh yeah, they bully him real good. Like about what he wears and how he acts. Yeah, like super
I mean, doesn't he bring that on himself? Unlike Jerry, who's just nice but very farty.
Not really. Not like to the point that it is. But even if you bring it on yourself, there's a difference between bringing it on yourself and just being yourself, and that person is weird. Just because you're like a weird person doesn't mean you deserve to be bullied.
That is a fair point.
yeah. Although Paul kind of asks for it.
Thank you.
I
Well-
kid. I'm just messing with you. I wouldn't bully you.
I hope
Too
no.
nice.
I had a bully. Cobra Kai like seriously deals with the concept of bullying. But through a like martial arts soap opera lens. But I had a bully in 7th or 8th grade. There was a guy who was like really trying to intimidate me in my reading class, which by the way ended up being a remedial reading class. But I took it because I wanted to read more books. Like so, I wish I had taken art instead. But but still, like the teacher, she was hot and she was nice. But this kid, he bullied me, yeah, and eventually, like, I kicked him in the leg one time when he tried to get me, and then I ran off. And he never did get to beat me up, but he was very intimidating.
Yeah, it's interesting. All you got to do with a bully is like freaking smack them a little bit.
Yeah, because they don't expect
Give
you to
him a-
fight back.
Right, exactly. Give them a little bit of the taste of their own medicine, and that's typically all they need. Not always. It doesn't always work. But I did.
Unless
I did
they
that
have,
similar in
unless they
like
have a
ninth
few.
grade.
Oh.
I mean, if they
okay.
have a few friends that beat the crap out of you, then that's
Yeah, if it's a gang of bullies, that's a worse situation.
Yeah.
Which is what you see in Karate Kid and Cobra Kai. But
yeah.
thankfully, it was just one guy. And I did have somebody else who knew him, and I asked them to talk to him and get him to back off. I can't remember if that had any effect or not. But I'm just glad, like, I'm still kind of surprised that I kicked him, but I mean, he didn't give me a lot of choice, did he? Who's usually hilarious? Charles? Yeah, I do like Boyle. Is it Boyle or Boyd?
Boyle. Have you watched some of Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Yeah, I've seen like maybe the first 3 or 4 seasons.
Okay, it's a really solid show. I mean, it
Yeah.
all follows the same kind of like it's like The Office or Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
Good Place, I guess, is a little bit of a spin-off, but that Michael Schur style of office workplace comedy. But yeah, it brings. I mean, they're all good.
I'm
Agreed.
a sucker for Rosa, but Hitchcock and Scully are just too much.
Yeah, Hitchcock and Scully are funny. I don't like Rosa that much. I mean,
What?
Captain Holt is my favorite by far.
Well, Holt is
Oh, God.
terrific.
Oh,
he could be,
yeah.
He should be in Star
Oh.
Trek. Like I think he could pull it off. But Rosa is the one who's also in
Yeah,
Twisted
she's
Metal,
in
right?
Twisted Metal.
And she does a good job in the one episode we've seen of it.
She didn't
Well-
say anything in that episode.
She doesn't. Well, does she ever?
Yes, it's so
Oh,
stupid.
wow. Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay.
dumb. It's like, why did they start? I wonder. It makes me wonder if, like, in the pilot, they wanted her to be mute, and they're like, let's get rid of this because it's really stupid. But yeah, she just starts talking like normal, and it's really stupid.
Well, I mean, it's a bit of a waste of her talents to not have her talk.
Yeah,
Like,
it
a
really
sassy
is.
actor. Why would you not
Yeah.
have her talk?
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, why? Yeah, why would you cast? Yeah, like someone who's, a recognizable face, just to have them not have any lines.
and they give her a weird hand, so she got a weird hand.
Yeah, she's missing a finger.
Yeah, so that's attractive.
Very true.
Anyway, I guess we better go ahead and wrap things up. I'm just having a really nice time hanging out with everybody, and I'm so happy that the game wasn't too janky to enjoy. That's always nice. So
Yes, I agree.
So, real quick vamping. Don't forget, everybody, Saturday Game School takes place every Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. We always stream a different game, and we always give out cool prizes. We hope you've enjoyed tonight's prizes. We tried to make them a fun mix of things since we only had one code for the actual game. But anyway, I want to thank everybody, Icky, for running the contest. We could not do our style of stream without a great moderator like Icky. He literally saved the stream.
You're the man.
Yes. Tyler, thanks for being a terrific co-host as always.
Yep, happy to be here.
Galadrius, fun hanging out with you as well, buddy.
My pleasure, as always.
Brandy Bell, thanks for sitting in with us.
Always, babe.
Okay. Huge thanks to our subscribers, including especially Perfect Zero, who donated a bunch of gift subscriptions. That was so nice of him. But our subscribers keep the stream going. They are the reason that we are only a month away from 9 years of doing Saturday Game School. That's pretty amazing. You know, Tyler and I, especially me, but to some extent Tyler, have shaped our lives around this stream. And, you know, our subscribers and our viewers make that effort worthwhile. So we appreciate all of you. We love you guys. We'll see you next week. And remember, don't hate, appreciate.
Hey guys.
Peace and chicken grease.
Bye.
That ought to hold the little SOBs.
Hang in there.
All the viewers of the stream are little SOBs.
And we
We're
hope-
the best little SOBs on the planet.
hang in there, you little SOB.
That's good advice. I like that.
Chicago
Write that down.
Chicago
It's a
remembers when it
bumper
was on
sticker.
Mixer.
That's
true.
right. Mixer and Beam, we were on
He
both.
did like dual cast. He had a dual cast for a while.
Oh yeah, you're right. We did that for a little while till they made us stop, I think.
Oh, they made you stop too? Because they made
Yeah.
you start, I thought.
Yeah, they made us. Well, they made us like be streaming on Mixer or Beam, and then they're like, "Wait, you're still streaming on Twitch," and they made us stop for a bit.
Oh,
Those were the yeah. Those people did not. I mean, they didn't know what they had, did they? You know.
that's right.
But we couldn't have gotten started without them, so can't complain too much.